Do you believe in fallen angels? Do you think that they exist or have ever existed? How do you think they fell? This is not what you think. You know nothing about it. Fallen angels are demons, and demons are angels that fell from God's grace. It has been mentioned several times in the Bible that there were some angels who didn't follow God's orders. Some refused to follow Michael when he went to battle with Satan. Some were part of Satan's rebellion, and others simply got bored with heaven. They left on their own, but it gets more sinister than that. Some claim that fallen angels are spirits of the dead that failed to move on after death. And it's this one idea that we will be exploring today. Fallen angels, also known as demons, can be found in many religions and mythologies all over the world, yet people don't seem to know much about them. There are countless books written about demons, but all of them say basically the same thing, and ignore certain parts of history that could shed light on the real nature of fallen angels. In this video, we will be taking a look at some very important events that have been buried by the masses. Let's get started. The first event that we will be discussing took place back in 1672. Back then, a girl by the name of Annalise Michel was possessed by a demon. She would scream constantly, shake uncontrollably, and even speak in tongues. Her condition was so bad that she even started eating coal and dirt. Annalise began showing signs of possession at the age of 17. She had attended Mass, and during the ceremony she fainted. After she regained consciousness, she claimed that she was no longer a virgin and that a terrible stench lingered around her. Soon after, she started screaming like a wild animal. The priest who had performed the exorcism later wrote about the incident and said that Annalise cried out, "Oh God, how painful for me to become a vessel of Satan." The exorcist knew right away that he was dealing with a powerful demon. He continued and said, "We did everything according to the Roman ritual, but oh my God, what a battle! At times I thought we would both die, the girl and I, because the pressure in the room was becoming more and more unbearable. We felt as if we were suffocating." Finally, the demon spoke through the mouth of the girl and said, "Who do you think I am? Do you really think you can cast me out?" And just like that, the demon revealed its true identity. It said, "My name is Moses, and I am the Son of God." And yes, this demon really did introduce itself. It told the priest that it was an angel that rebelled against God and was cast out of heaven. This is one of the few times in history when a demon has revealed its identity. In 1949, Father Albert Hughes conducted an exorcism on a boy named Robbie Mannheim. During the ritual, the priest heard a voice inside his head, and it told him that it was the same spirit that had possessed the body of Jesus Christ after he was crucified. It tried to resist, but the voice became louder and louder until he heard it scream, "I am Legion, for we are many." This is the story of one of the most famous possessions in history, but you probably haven't heard of it. Most people only know about the exorcism of Emily Rose, which was based on this case. But we still don't know the full truth behind it. Some say that Robbie was never possessed at all and that the entire story was made up. However, there are hundreds of testimonies of people who witnessed the ritual firsthand, and they all say the same thing. Back in 1985, 2 priests performed an exorcism on a woman who was being tormented by a demon. The spirit inside her kept telling them that it had been sealed inside her by another fallen angel. The demon said that there was no way it could be cast out. It would remain inside her for eternity. The demon was eventually given a name, and it was called Abbas. The demon explained that it used to be an angel that guarded hell before Lucifer fell. When Lucifer fell, Abbas decided to follow him, and now he is stuck in the human realm. Ever since it was sealed inside the woman, it started whispering evil thoughts in her ear. It made her want to harm herself and everyone around her. The exorcist later wrote about the case and said, "The case is unique in that it shows us the fallen angel's desire to return to the earth and corrupt it." During the Middle Ages, it was believed that fallen angels could be summoned and controlled by humans. Many people practiced demonology and kept demons as pets. One of the most famous grimoires, also known as Books of the Dead, was the Grand Grimoire. It was said to contain the names of powerful demons and the rituals needed to summon them. According to this book, there was a way to raise Lucifer himself. The Grand Grimoire was translated into English in the early 1900s, and the following ritual was taken from it. It says, if you wish to raise Lucifer, take a living cat, have it well nourished, and on the Sunday before the full moon, put a red cloth on it and say these words, Lucifer, I conjure thee by the live creature that I have under me, and by the power of the Most High God, come and appear before me in a form that I desire. But wait, this is where things get interesting. You see, it is very rare for fallen angels to reveal themselves to humans. Most of them hide in plain sight and choose to go unnoticed. Fallen angels tend to possess people and control them from the inside, and in some cases, they are born into human bodies. It is believed that every human has a guardian angel, but it is also believed that some humans are actually demons disguised as angels. In the Christian religion, it is referred to as a fallen angel. In Islam, it is called a jinn. For centuries, people have believed that demons can possess humans and control their actions. These beliefs are often seen as crazy or unfounded, but there is evidence to suggest that they may have some truth to them. Demons are often associated with mental illness, which makes sense considering that they are essentially fallen angels. If a fallen angel can possess someone and control their actions, then it is possible that they could also influence someone's thoughts and behavior. Mental illness is often misunderstood and stigmatized. But it is important to remember that there may be a demonic influence at play. In the Bible, there are many stories of people who were possessed by demons. The most famous case is, of course, that of Jesus Christ himself. After Jesus was crucified, his body was placed in a tomb, but on the third day, he rose from the dead. Some people believe that Jesus was possessed by a demon and that this is why he was able to perform miracles and heal the sick. Throughout history, there have been many accounts of people who have been possessed by demons. In some cases, the possessions were relatively harmless, while in others they were downright evil. One of the most famous cases of demonic possession occurred in 1949. A young girl named Robbie Mannheim was acting out and possessed an uncontrollable urge to bite the fingers of those around her. Her parents took her to see a doctor, who diagnosed her with schizophrenia. However, the girl's condition worsened and she eventually began speaking in tongues. That's when her parents realized that she needed help. An exorcism was performed by 2 Catholic priests. During the ceremony, one of the priests heard a voice in his head that identified itself as the Legion. This is one of the most well-documented cases of possession in history. Fallen angels are often portrayed as evil beings that are out to get humans. But the truth is that they are simply fallen from grace. They are not inherently evil, but they are not good either. They are simply lost and need our help. Fallen angels are all around us and we cannot see them. They are everywhere and they are always with us. We cannot escape them, but we can try to understand them. Fallen angels are not evil. They are simply fallen from grace. Thank you for watching.